Hello guys, in this lecture we will discuss about the practical implementation of localization, that is also called as internationalization. Okay, so here if you see the example, this will come under the util package, okay, of Java, and here we have created a locale over here, and inside that locale that get default method is called with the use of that locale class. Okay, and it will give the default time zones accordingly. Okay, so from the time zone according to the JVM, okay, if I want to access the current instance of the JVM, according to that all available locales I want to access, then we have to create the get available locale method that is predefined. It will give you all the available locales in the form of array. So for that we have created an array available locales, and whatever we are getting the value from the get available locales method, it is coming inside that. Okay, and whatever value we got from the get available locales, we are just accessing those values. Okay, whether we have got the currency, whether we have got the name of that particular country, whether we have got the language of that particular country or the country code what we got, we are just accessing with that thing. Okay, so get available locales will give you the complete information of all available locales, and whatever we got, we are just copying that value to the a locale variable. Okay, that is the locale type of value. Okay, and with that particular available locale, we are just get display name we are calling to display the name of that particular locale. Okay, the country code if I want to display, so for that we are just displaying the language code. The country code will get by the get country. Okay, the language will code will get by the get language. Okay, and get display country will display that particular name of that particular country. Okay, along with the country code. Here language name along with the language code. Okay, so it is just displaying all the things together. Okay, and accordingly we have made the program according to a variant we want to display. We want to display the script of that particular country. Then we have to write the by default available methods of the localization, and according to that localization method we are getting our results. Okay, let's see the output. Now let's see the output. Just run that particular thing. Okay, and see the output for that. Okay, so this is the output for that available locales, whatever locales my JVM is finding. Okay, so default locale is US. Okay, and name of the locale and country code is like that we are getting. So name of the locale we are getting, the language code we are getting, the language name we are displaying, the country code we are getting, the country name we are displaying. So for the available locale, if we consider United Arab Emirates, then what happened? The language code of UAE is AR. The language particular language of that particular uh, country is Arabic. Okay, so the language code is AR. Like that, EN is English. Okay, English is the code. EN is the code of for English language. Okay, so here also the language code is AR. Okay, for the Arabic locale. Okay, and the country code is AE. Okay, and the full country name is United Arab. Okay, so this is for the one country. Another country is Jordan. The same thing over there. The country code is JO. The country display name is Jordan, and the language is Arabic. Arabic. Okay. If it is comes to Croatia, then its language code is HR, and also country code is HR. When it goes to the Belgium, then it the French language is over there, so it will Belgium comes under the French locale. Okay, so according to that, FR and French name will be displayed over here. According Spanish, Malta, Venezuela, Bulgaria, Chinese, Italian, Korean, Ukrainian, like that. Many number of countries and their country code are displayed over here. We can use those things, okay, accordingly, and we can access that things according to our locale. Whatever information our JVM will got according to the package of that util, okay, it will display all things and we can convert our thing accordingly. Okay, now we will move ahead to the next example. The next example is according to the date format of that country, the number format of that country, which type of currencies are applicable in that particular country, which all those things we are getting over here with the use of this example. Okay, so here we have used that util packet and text package for the formatting of numbers and all these things, the dates. Okay, so here we have taken a number, long type of number, that is 50 lakhs. Okay, L for long number format. Okay, and here we have called the number format method. Okay, and we are just getting the instance of that number format with the use of get instance method, and that will get instance method will format your available locale according to the default value. Okay, so number is formatted according to the number format whatever we are getting by default over there. Here you can see the reference of that number format is number format default. So we are just applying the format method with that particular object, and we are applying that formatting onto the number. Okay, so it is getting over there. Okay, so according to the Atlee locale, if I want to format that number to what will be the instance for that according to the Atlee locale. Okay, what will be the currency instance according to the Atlee locale, it will give the result. Okay, what will be the means formatting of that currency, whether it is applicable to euro, whether it is applicable to the dollar, whatever applicable, it will display the name of that. Okay, according to the locale of China, whatever country name we got, whatever currency code we got, whatever currency name we are displaying, we are just calling the by default method of those locale package, and we are displaying all the results. Okay, according to that, if we applicable on the dates of that particular locale. Okay, so according to the German locale, what is the format of that date? Okay, it will display all the things according to that. Okay, so let's run that particular program and see the result. Okay, so here you can see the number format is in default locale is like that. In which locale we are staying over here, this is the India. Okay, so default locale is like that. Okay, so according to Italy, if that particular JVM understand the Italian localization, okay, and it is situated in the Italy domain, then it will be like that. The format of that particular number will be like that. Okay, and the default local currency format for the Italy will be this one. Okay, and again default currency format according to our that things is dollar. Okay, whether it is recognized at EN US domain, and if it is recognized with the Italy domain, so you can see that Italy will come under the European country. So in the European country there will be the euro over there, so it is defining the sign of that particular euro. Okay, according to the China, this is the yuan is going on over there. Okay, so Chinese yuan is the currency and its code is CNY for that, and date format according to the German locale will be like that according to the 28th of April 2020, which is the day of today. Okay, the date of today is displayed like that. Okay, so with the use of internationalization and localization, according to the use of util package and JVM, we can extract the numerous information according to the localization and internationalization. Okay, according to the country code, according to the country language, according to the country name, its dates, currency, language, everything we can extract. Okay, and this is very beneficial for us if we are means scalizing our application according to the domain or continent specific things. Okay, I hope you can understand the things.